Hello people, I am Sky Demolisher and welcome to the first episode of our Let's Play of Streets of Rage 4. Now I played like the original Streets of Rage on, it was either the Master System or the Mega Drive with my brothers, and I quite enjoyed it. And this is just like, you know, the continuation of those stories. Now, because I have played the game before, I've already unlocked a wealth of other characters, and I don't know if I've unlocked a palette swap for the characters either. Originally, I was going to play this with Streets of Rage 1 character, because I need to finish the game with one in order to unlock an achievement. The game can be completed in a day, so, you know, it's not really that important. But it appears that if you use the Streets of Rage 1 characters, instead of the Y button doing like a special attack that takes off a bit of health, it instead uses the star attack, and that means that, you know, you lose that. So I'm gonna have to play it with an original, you know, like a base character. We'll just delete this save and use this save spot. Play it in easy. So we were going to play it as this Axel, but instead what we'll do is we'll play it with this Axel. Now the base game only comes with 4 characters, I believe. So it's Axel, Blaze, Cherry and Floyd. Adam, I'm pretty sure, was unlocked later. Each one of these guys has a palette swap, so I actually think that looks really good for Blaze. Cherry, I think, sort of look best as like, actually as a base one, I think. Floyd, it sort of depends. I think that one's actually one of the better ones, just because it really darkens the arms and stuff. Makes them look a bit more sort of like Mortal Kombat Jax. And then Adam has palette swaps. Estelle, who's this one? Yeah, so Estelle, Max and Shiva, they're all part of downloadable content, so you actually have to pay for it to unlock those guys and play through them, but they're also an achievement in the game. And then you get Axel, Blaze and Skate from Streets of Rage 3. They can be unlocked through playing it. Then Streets of Rage 1, Axel, Adam, Blaze. Streets of Rage 2, Skate, Blaze, Axel and Max. So basically, if you get this game and you want them, you're going to have to play it through multiple times, basically finishing it with every character and getting like as much points as you can, which is also one of the good reasons to play it in easy. You get like the extra lives and all of that. Yeah, but we'll get into it. 10 years have passed since the fall of Mr. X and his syndicate. The city has been at peace until now. A new crime empire has arisen, corrupting everything good in the city. It is rumoured to be led by Mr. X's own children, the Y-twins. Former detectives Axel Stone and Blaze Fielding joined forces with their old friend's daughter Cherry Hunter, along with Floyd Idia, an apprentice of the brilliant Dr. Zahn. Together these 4 vigilantes stand against the Y Syndicate on the Streets of Rage. Also, I stuffed that up on the first time I tried recording this, because I was doing the voiceover voice, and I got stuck on that name. I think it's pronounced Idia. It might not be pronounced Idia, but, you know, worth the try. Yeah, so, just looking here, yes, I did in fact use the special attack, which summons, like if you've played the original Streets of Rage, it summons that cop car with the bazooka that does like the flame, the carpet flame effect thing. You get like more points for like the higher the combo and stuff not being hit, all that sort of stuff. Extra lives after so many points. So yeah, with these characters, you can hit like Y there, and that will reduce a little bit of your character's health. I think it's actually like a trade-off thing, so if you get broken, like, you know, a combo break, or you're hit, whatever, while that green bar is part of your health bar, it will remove the health. But if you manage to do enough damage to compensate for it, you won't lose your health. It's very basic, controls. There's a jump, there's a punch, there's like the special attack, and then like your star attack, and then B is just to like pick up or throw things. So pretty basic. Throws, I think there's meant to be like a control to actually use the throws properly, but in my case they just seem to like occur, and you'll have to look out for like crates and other stuff. At like a later point of the game, there are like arcades that you can climb into, so you'll need to like head to the top of the screen in order to access it, sort of thing, and that will allow you to play like against an original game character boss, sort of thing. And all that. The easy mode is very forgiving though. Basically, you shouldn't really have any issues with like, you know, the main tough guys. Your main issue will be against like the bosses. Most of the bosses are pretty easy. Some are a bit more challenging. And then you'll find stars like that. If you use them, they'll unlock your special attack, sort of stuff. Or the star attack, as I mentioned it. We will eventually use that. It's just, you don't necessarily have to use it, and if you don't use it, you get points at the end of the round for not using it. And the other side is that with like food and stuff, if you pick it up while you're at full health, instead of giving you health, it will give you like bonus points, which is extremely handy. And then, yeah, you have to look out for hazards as well. So things like that, the electricity, or the short circuit there, it will damage them, it will damage me. So it can be, you know, an extremely handy thing to have, like that one there. You have to be careful on it when you go to pick up that star, because you might land at the exact same time it sparks, and then you will basically be electrocuted. Same thing with this money bag. So. For the most part, the game is just, you know, punching and throwing people. There's no like proper voiceover talking or anything. You know, so I think certain characters do have speech, but it's not, you know, it's nothing big. You're basically just wandering around bashing people and you know, taking no names. So this is your first boss, D.Va. And a lot of the villains and stuff, they're just like palette swaps. So, you know, you might have like D.Va here with that sort of pinkish hair. And then there might be like one where she's wearing like, I don't know, black hair but yellow pants. Since I got 4 of them, I'll use the star attack. So it's basically like a really big, you know, full-on attack thing. Does a lot of damage, but if you run out of stars, it doesn't work. And I'm pretty sure on ones like this, you can like ignore the boss. And stuff, but you know, if you just want to like add the extra points, you bash up the minions as well. Right, so that's the end of stage 1. So what I'll do is I will quit it here, because it's probably for the best to, you know, to end it at the end of each stage. Sort of, I can't remember how many stages there are. I think there's only like 8 or 10. So if I just do like 1 episode per stage, then, you know, you'll get to go through the story. The videos won't be too long, and it's sort of self-contained sort of thing. So we'll always hopefully pick up from like this point, and then pick up the story in the next bit. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.